Today I wanted to do a little bit of a different video, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about exercise, because I think there's an awful lot of misconceptions out there about the benefits of exercise and what actually constitutes exercise. And one of the things that we were actually discussing in my group the other day is what has the biggest impact on your weight loss. Is it the exercise that you do, or is it the food that you eat? And I think quite a lot of people have the misconception that it is the exercise that you do that will impact the most on your weight loss. And it's actually not. Most of your weight loss will come from the food that you eat. That being said, as a Slimming World consultant, I very much promote body magic within my group. So the idea of getting yourself moving that little bit more. So if, like me, you have quite a sedentary lifestyle where you're sat at your desk for 9 hours a day in the day job, and particularly at the moment if you're working from home, where normally you'd be in an office, you might get up every hour to nip to the loo, to make a cup of coffee, chat with your workmate. At the moment, you're probably not doing a lot of those things. And if, like me, you've got one of these little Fitbits or something of that ilk on your wrist, then it's probably been complaining at you to say that you are not doing enough movement. And research has shown that sitting down, even for an hour at a time, can be really, really bad for your health long term. So one of the things that we need to be doing is just trying to move a bit. So I've set up my Fitbit so that it buzzes at me every hour, and I'll show you some of the little exercises that I do in my home office. So first of all, I just march on the spot, and I do that for around about 60 counts. I'm not going to do the whole thing now, so that's less than a minute, just marching on the spot. And then I do some very, very simple exercises just to stretch everything out a bit. So I just do maybe 5 calf raises, something like that. And then I will do some arm movements, and I'll do backwards, and I'll do some forwards as well. And then just do a couple of little stretches. And the idea is just to loosen up all of my limbs and just move a little bit. So I just do some very, very simple stretches. And then I might finish it off just with a few squats. So I'm not doing anything that takes a long time or that takes a lot of exertion. So this little routine will take me less than 5 minutes, but it is really, really good for you because it just gets you moving a little bit more, which obviously is a lot better for you. Of course, there are plenty of other exercises that you can do as well, because one of the things that it's really good to do is to try and incorporate moderate to intense exercise each week. So that's where you're getting yourself a bit out of breath and you're really getting your heart going, and you're putting that bit more effort into the exercise that you're doing. Now, for me personally, I have learned to run, which wasn't something I ever thought I'd be able to do. But I did the Couch to 5K podcasts, and ever since then I've been able to carry on doing 5K runs most weeks. Now, sometimes I do have to be a bit careful with that because I am asthmatic, so there are weeks when my asthma's playing up where it's not physically possible for me to go for a run. So in those sort of scenarios, what I might be doing instead is doing the exercise that I am physically capable of doing. So it might be, if my asthma's playing up really badly, that I'm not physically capable of doing the sort of intense exercise that I would normally enjoy on my treadmill. So then maybe I would just go for a walk, but I would still get myself out of the house and go for that physical walk. And of course, what helps me enormously in that kind of scenario is having our 2 lovely dogs, because they enjoy nothing more than going for a walk with us. And exercise really does help you mentally as well, because it's such a positive thing. It can put you in such a good mood. It can give you a chance to either exercise with other people, if that's what you enjoy, or it might just give you a bit of alone time. Perhaps you live in a very crowded house and there's an awful lot of you and you want some time just to yourself, just to think and decompress a bit. And that is all things that exercise can help you with. And those endorphins from doing exercise really do give you a great boost and a great lift. And I think that's really important when you're trying to lose weight, is everything that you do that puts you in a more positive and better frame of mind, it's just going to make your weight loss more effective, because you'll feel better able to focus on that and to make the good decisions that you want to make so that you can achieve the weight loss that you want to achieve. And one of the things that can come up quite a lot is that sometimes people will say, oh, well, if you exercise, you'll put weight on because you'll be building muscle, and muscle weighs more than fat. I'm afraid it doesn't. A pound of muscle weighs exactly the same as a pound of fat. And unless you are training at Olympic athlete level, it will not have any impact on your weight loss. And I say that from experience, because I lost my 3 stone before I even started doing any exercise. And then I brought my exercise in. So I was a target member by the time I started exercising. And at no point when I started exercising did my weight begin to increase because of the exercise. So I think that's something to be really aware of, is that it's a little bit of a myth that we've all got going on. Oh, well, I've been exercising a lot. Yeah, but half an hour a night on this is not Olympic athlete exercise level. Doing a bit of this every hour in the office is not going to make you put weight on. So exercise is really, really good for you. It will help you mentally. It will obviously help you grow and develop lean muscle. It will help you develop strong bones. It's good for your heart. It's good for your lung capacity. There are so many benefits to exercise. So please do get out there and get moving in whatever way you can. Just try and up the activity just that little bit. But please don't ever let it put you off. You won't put on weight from increasing your exercise. So get out there and have a go. There's all sorts of things that you could be doing. I know it's a bit more difficult at the moment in lockdown, but we can still all go for walks. If, like me, you've got treadmills or other bits of gym equipment lying around the house, dust them off and get using them. And there are so many free videos on YouTube aimed at all different levels that you can watch for free and just do some exercise in the comfort of your own living room. So get out there and have fun. Thank you for watching my video today. If you have enjoyed it, then please do give me a like, comment, and of course, subscribe to my channel.